Well, all I can say, it's been a hell of a week. It's Monday morning and it has hit the proverbial fan. So here's what's going on with our fleet of airplanes. So all the airplanes were out flying last week, making a lot of money, doing exactly what we wanted to do. Well, the first thing that happened is the Cessna 320 was going into Cleveland, and they were heavy. They were overgross. They had a lot of fuel, and they hit hard. So the pilots reported a hard landing. So one of the things we're going to have to do is we got to get an inspection team on that, and we need to do a hard landing inspection. And that's just the beginning of it. I'm telling you, vacations, if you're going on vacation, forget it. You're working this week. Overtime is approved. Everything that could go wrong this week went wrong. Now let's talk about the Cessna 150. Prop strike. They struck a little mound of dirt, but the pilot reported a prop strike. So we're going to have a group do a prop strike inspection. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? He doesn't care. We're going to have to do a prop strike inspection. Now, did I tell about the bad weather that we were flying in? Well, the Aero Commander was going into Pittsburgh, and of course we had those thunderstorms this last week, and they got hit by a bolt of lightning. When the lightning hit the airplane, all the radios flashed in the airplane, some of the lights went out, they came back on, circuit breakers. So anyway, we need to do a lightning strike inspection on the Commander. So you're going to have to look in the maintenance manual, see if there's anything on lightning strike inspection. If not, we're going to have to research it and wing it, right? Okay, so what else did we have happen? Oh, did I tell you about the Bell helicopter? Well, the Bell helicopter, something happened with the engine, and the engine quit, and they had to auto-rotate. And so they auto-rotated the helicopter, hit pretty good, but not terrible. So we have to do a inspection on the Iranka. What do we need to look at? I'm not really sure. I'm sorry, I said the Bell. Okay, that brings up the Iranka. The Iranka. What about the Iranka? Well, it was really hot, and a couple of big guys were in the airplane, and they took off from a short grass strip on a really hot day. It was a grass strip in between the cornfield there, and the airplane ran off the end into the mud, and we need to inspect that airplane. So what are we going to inspect? It ran off the runway, went through the mud, knocked down a bunch of corn. So we need to do an inspection on the Iranka. Other than that, everything went fine. I guess there's not an airplane that we had this week that didn't suffer some kind of damage. So here's the instructions.
So from the screen on week 9, special inspections, we go down to the blog assignment. We're going to pick 2 of the blog assignments. So let's say I like the hard landing inspection. I want to write my thoughts on a Cessna 320 hard landing. And I got to pick one other. Let's say the lightning strike inspection. If you would don't just pick hard landing for 2 airplanes. Pick a couple of different things. This is supposed to be fun and interesting. So I can find my information if I watch these PowerPoint slides right here. You can click on this, and this will give you a lot of things to think about on how we would do these types of inspections. So the PowerPoint slides will help you. Then we go down here, and I can click on the blog. I can either click on this title here for special assignments, or I can click down here, special inspection blog. It's the same thing. Okay, if I click on, let's click this one. It takes me to the blog page, and I want to click I want to be on the special inspection blog. And right up here, I'm going to click on create blog entry. And I'm going to say hard landing and lightning strike. And then I'm going to type in here, I'm going to type a discussion. I'm going to say, here's how I would do a hard landing. And here's what I would look at. And here's what's important to remember about it. You need to do enough discussion so that you cover the material. So, you know, this is going to take a few paragraphs to talk about what to inspect, why to inspect, and what you're looking for. When you get done, post your entry. Now, if you get done and you say, you know what, I wanted to attach a file, or I wanted to do another entry, then go back and just add another entry. Okay, that's all you got to do. So that's how you do it. I'm going to give you a couple of weeks to get this done, but it would be best to do it right away. Now, let me go back, and I'm going to go back to and just talk real quick about things to do for this week. Just a quick reminder. Okay, so in this section, if you look at this sheet here that looks like a piece of notebook paper, these are all the things you have to do to work, do for this week's assignment. There's no class at Harrison, and I'm talking about July 7th, I think it is, because the assignments are here online. They're in this folder, in the week 9 special inspections folder. Okay, you're going to watch, you're watching the video, obviously. You're going to read the PowerPoint slides, and then you're going to post in the blog section. And that is all there is to do for this week.